Hello. After a long radio silence, Blue Boots again. Wanted to post sort of a little channel update slash announcement. You know, just to say that I am going to start making videos again and let everybody know that I haven't forgotten about you. I know it's been almost a year since I posted, but yeah, I'm not gone yet. As you can see here, I am using a non-standard Minecraft, what do you call it? Not launch screen, just the main screen. It comes from a really nice mod, just a little quick one as he described it, written by Aaaand Lauder. Used to be on the Minecraft forums under the name of Snore with an O, 0 for the O. He also made my bookcase mod that I really like. It's called Enhanced Books. But oops. You can see I'm just using some basic mods here. Obviously Forge, Optifine, the Enhanced Book mod, inventory tweaks because I do like my things to be just so, and the Simple Menu mod, which again is by Snore or Aaaand Lauder is what he goes by in other social media. It provides a really nice opening splash screen. Is that what it's called? Is that what I'm thinking of? Really nice splash screen. The menu is really dynamic here. Very nice. You have all your standard choices. And as you can see, I have my Optifine nag here. And I am still on 1.6.2. Been waiting for Forge to come out with something for 1.7. And it looks like I'm probably going to end up skipping right to 1.8 when that comes out, since they're developing it so quickly. One of the nice things about this menu system, though, is it allows you to quick drop straight into the game. Obviously, this is a real world. This is the world that I have been playing in. But, boom, I'm in-game. It's just that quick, just that easy. So, I thought as a trial run and a little preview, I might show you around this world a little bit. Yeah, let's get to it. This is my house. I got the same roof style that I always use, or that I tend to enjoy, sort of a bungalow ziggurat type look. Come up here, you can see it a little better. This is where how I got up there to work on it a bit during building. Standard stepped pyramid type roof. I'm going to drop off from here because it'll be a little safer. I'm not thrilled with birchwood. Never liked it, ever. But sort of a beachy look for my house because we are right here on the beachfront. I've explored around this lake a bit. One area I do not go to is right over there. Do not go to that side of that little island. I've never fought a witch in-game yet, so makes me pretty nervous. The house actually, just until probably the very last time I played, was much smaller than this. You see it has a 6x6 footprint on the inside here, and it was a 3x3 internal footprint. I really just had, this is why this stuff is stacked. I had this chest drug over here, and the bed was right here. This chest was right by the door, and then you could just literally come in and step to the side here. And that was all the motion that was possible. But I expanded last time. Now I have 4 times the floor space. It's much nicer, much roomier. My back window here shows me when the sun is setting. And I now have a front window. I can look out and see when the sun's up rather than having to just rely on the door. Here's my kind of outside box for a lot of outside items that I have. Nothing in the furnace at the moment. I just don't like this border right here. I need to do something to enhance it. Maybe some upside down stairs? I don't know. It's a pretty functional little cabin, not gonna lie. I probably raised the roof too high, is I think what it is. If I ever end up expanding this house a little bit further, I could really use a window here. I gotta put one in. If I expand the house a little farther, that'll be a good thing to do. And then I think the roof will not look so bad being so high. At the moment it does look a little funky though. Let's kit up with a few things. We'll go out and take a look around. I love inventory tweaks. just for this one simple thing. Boom, R button, and everything is where I like it, right down to the pickaxe that I'm trying to use up right now is first on the bar. So that's amazing. That's why I had that other pickaxe. Alright. Let's go out and take a little look around quick. Should not be a dangerous area, but believe I saved pretty close tonight. So we'll take a look around the yard quick, and then I'll jump in and sleep. This is a setup that I had for smelting back when I was producing all these bricks. I just love bricks, getting bricks. I love the challenge of it. You know, it's sort of a routine thing. I'm not going to try and make it out to be too exciting, but I think it's cool. I don't even know a nicer or a better way to put that. I think it's cool to be able to go out and grub clay out of the river or out of wherever, and then you can just make bricks out of it. I think that's pretty neat. So I do tend to produce bricks in a lot of my worlds, and this world was no exception. Now I have a few things here. Obviously, I'm not short on coal. Leathered tunic. I'm working toward my blue boots. I really am. I've got the leather, as you can see, but not any lapis. And this is my entire savings, my entire inventory in this world. I gotta get a fireplace, some kind of incinerator. I do not care for rotten flesh. Bookshelf. As I've mentioned, grab my axe here actually. As I've mentioned time and time again, I really like this bookshelf mod. Now you can put stuff on it. How cool is that? Do I have any books? I don't think I do. Yeah, here are some books. And wherever you put the books, they appear on the shelf rendered in 3D. If that's not a nice mod, I don't know what is. That is sweet. 3D, guys. 3D. I believe that the mod is being maintained by somebody. I do know that the original author has given it up, but I'm not sure. I haven't been on the forum thread for a while what the status of that is. I do really enjoy having that option, though, with those bookcases. Alright. I'm not going to need more than that, just for a quick run around. Yeah, when I was smelting up all those bricks, I hate the look of having a cluttered, furnace wall in your house, and at the time I just didn't have much room, so I decided I would set up a furnace wall out here, and after I had made 3, I realized, it'll cost me a little iron instead of stone, but realistically, why not just feed clay in through there? Because I had so much. I had stacks and stacks and stacks of clay, you guys. I mean, I have almost 2 full stacks of bricks in there, which means I had, like 8 stacks of clay. So, yeah, I just popped blocks of coal in there and popped stacks of clay in the top, and then I would come by and grab it, go about my business as I worked out here in the yard. I wish I had kept track of where my spawn chunk was. I did not know about spawn chunks being constantly loaded back when I created this world, and I will never lose home. I will never lose my way home. My front door is at 0, 0. I'm always going to remember that. Very easy to remember. I don't have to post coordinates by my front door in case I get lost, in case I need to remember where it is or whatever. I just, easy to find. But yeah, I wish I had known about the spawn chunks being loaded, because I would definitely have all my processes then in the spawn chunks. Here's a shed for my little smithy to keep the rain off, but it's open at the sides to let smoke out. I like to design things with some real world consistency and style. My cow shed, obviously the same type of shed roof, keeps the rain off them. My cow byre. Not much to say here. I keep 4 in there and I breed them, and then I kill half the adults. So, all we really need in this process are, breeding pairs. It's slow. I haven't automated it. I can just do it, walk around the yard and do stuff, as it happens. Try and live kind of a low-stress Minecraft life at the moment. Ranch my wheat a little bit. Crud. So, these are my small areas around the house, little farmstead areas. Obviously, I don't have wheat here because that way I can step down without busting up the farmland. Same thing, you may have wondered why I don't have wheat right up to the edge here, or wheat on the other side. It's so that I don't bust up the farmland. Give me the seeds. Where are the seeds? I want the seeds. I have a bajillion seeds in the house. I will never use them all, but whatever. I actually should breed the cows, shouldn't I? I'm going to breed the cows. I never think about this. The other thing is, I used to have this all fenced in with fences, and I was having a fence glitch issue where the cows would die. They would like glitch into the fence and die whenever I loaded up the game. So I do not do that anymore. I instead have this stone wall enclosure, which, you know, they're a little bit less likely to kill themselves accidentally. My steak ranch. I just watched another YouTuber. I mean, it's like a 2-year-old video, but I've been watching Sigils Plays Games. Been watching Sigils set up his cow farm. I'm only on episode 26. Don't tell me anything that happens after that, please. But he's been setting up a cow farm, and now he's setting up a cooker. It's cool to watch, even though I'm not sure it's something I would ever get into. And yeah, you know, I might automate something at some point, but possibly not on that level, you know. Out here, I started the very beginnings of a vegetable garden. This is my carrot patch. You may have noticed some carrots back in the chest by the door. And I saw this look actually in a really early Etho video. Like, I watched, I don't even know, maybe the first 10 videos of his back when boats were a thing for quick travel. When you seriously would just set up a water channel and set up like a boat highway. And boat elevators worked properly. So I just kind of like the look of having the tree encased in the ring. I'm not going to cut it or anything. This isn't my like lumber area. Over here is kind of my lumber farm. I cleared this area out. Typically this is where I would have trees planted, but I guess I have them all cut right now. This is a pretty great world. I believe it's on large biomes. I have incredible forest over here. This is a massively forested area. Absolute, excuse me, absolute death, obviously, after dark. Hey, wild hill cow. That's good. Good. Hill bacon. I love it. Excellent. You don't have to really wonder where I got my cows, do you? Right from this area here. I'm taking you over this way just to point out, I haven't done much with it at all. Haven't done any trading. But there is, hey, sheep. But there is a village over here. And it's a decent travel. This trip here basically is why we brought the steak. You can see it. Is that it in the distance? No, because it is a plains village. Just doing some, exploring in my surrounding area once upon a time, and found it. This, honestly, you guys like to come over here. This is like a day trip for me. Eventually, I will probably lay rail over to here if I, stick around in this world. But it's insane, the distance to get over here. It's like, what time is it? Look, it's almost night again. Crazy. This is where I got, though, a lot of my, and it was just incidental. I didn't come looking for it or anything. I just, this is where I found a lot of my clay. This river system here, wrenched from the river's floor. You might notice that sort of a ravine look to that there, and actually I believe there's a ravine that cuts through the middle of the village. We're not going to go take a look at that right now, just because I want to get back to the house and show off my mine. It is a bajillion miles in the opposite direction. Other side of the house. I honestly probably could have just showed it to you first. Well, you've seen mines. We've all seen mines. We're not going to go down into the mine and take a look. It's honestly, it's more caving than a mine. I'm not strip mining or branch mining anything right now. I've just been caving and exploring. And as you saw, I had, 40-some iron back at the place, and I have plenty of picks, plenty of armor. I'm not stressed over iron. I am a conservative kind of person in terms of spending my resources. I always feel like I'm going to run out of stuff. It was a big decision to me to actually make that hopper to put on top of the furnace. But you know what? What point is there in having stuff if you don't use it, And as long as I'm not running out when I need something, I have 24 iron saved up for a new suit of armor or whatever. As long as I'm not going to actually run out of something that I might need, I don't see an issue with using it up. Thinking too about building a road, a little highway, right up this way, because this is, or no, I usually come up here. I'm sorry. Usually hop across there, come up here. This is how I get to the mine. The mine's actually right over there, and it's more direct to go along the front, but this is how I always come, up over the hill. And then I typically come home the other way. I was actually over here just noticing, I was exploring when I started the world, and I was like, oh wow, there's this like total stone field. I don't have to hack through dirt to get stone for my first decent pick, and this will be nice. This is cool. And it's like, oh, what's this? There's it looks like maybe I could get down. Looks like I can get down in there, down into this actual sort of. I can get down in there if I go around here, I betcha, and I'll just cut a little stairway. And yeah, it turned out that there already is kind of a stairway there. But here, before I realized that, cut myself a little stairs down to the floor here, and I obviously have picked up all the coal and iron that was here. It's not really a ravine; it's just a little declivity. Down here's the mine. Like I said, it's really more of just a cave system that I've been exploring and lighting up. There's zombies and stuff, lava. Less zombies, obviously, now that I've lit it up. Biome boundary. Cool. This is really cool. I probably could mess it up if I tried hard enough, but I'm not going to because it's neat. I have definitely placed water source here and had it, fall down. I wrote it down and then picked it back up, and it was cool. This did not break. I'm superstitious about that coal. I have not picked up the coal because I'm worried that it'll mess this up. There's the sheep down in the canyon. Over at the other end, there are some vines. You can see the witch's hut a lot closer from here. So, yeah, but let's make our way home. Right over there is safety zone. Come on, come on, come on, get me home. I do not need creepers lurking outside my door to blow up my hard work when I wake up. A lot of times, really very often, I get skeletons in the moat here. Lake full of skeletons. Happens to me more often than I'd care to say. But yeah, so you've seen something of my little world now, and I just wanted to show that off a little bit. No real purpose to it other than an announcement video. I am back. I have not forgotten my my loyal viewers. I know that there are only 2 that I know of, but I love them just the same. I love you all, and thanks for watching my videos. And yeah, I'm back in business, open for business again. More of these will be soon to come, and I hope you enjoyed today's update. Thanks.